Yale Brothers, episode 76.
I'm gonna live my life wide open. I don't need any more regrets. Not gonna hang around just hoping, 'cause it's not over yet. Oh no, no. I'm gonna run it down the middle. I'm not about to drop this ball. Not gonna love you just a little. I'm gonna give you my all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Count me in, sign me up, tell me now, how should I begin? 'Cause I don't wanna live with the thought of what might have been. Well, I'm making up my mind this time, 'cause I don't wanna live with what might have been. I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm gonna find some inspiration in everything that comes my way. I won't be waiting at the station for the train that got away. Not today, yeah. What might have been is bound to be the greatest source of misery anyone could ever know. Anyone could ever. There's bound to be some tragedy wrapped up in our history, but we gotta let it go. Not gonna live with it, no. Count me in, sign me up, tell me now, how should I begin? 'Cause I don't wanna live with the thought of what might have been. Count me in, sign me up, tell me now, how should I begin? 'Cause I don't wanna live with the thought of what might have been. Well, I'm making up my mind this time, and I don't wanna live with what might have been. Yeah, gonna give it my best shot. Ready or not, count me in, sign me up, tell me now, how should I begin? Oh, what might have been? I don't wanna live with the thought of what might have been. What might have been? Sign me up, tell me now, how should I begin? What might have been? I don't wanna live with the thought of what might have been. Yeah, what might have been? Sign me up, tell me now, how should I begin? What might have been?
What's up, dude?
How are you, Chris?
Hey, Raj, we're fine, me, myself, and I. Hey, man,
Okay.
Jesus loves you, but everyone else thinks you're an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man.
You know, you always have the Lord by your side, man.
Oh, yeah. I was so pleased to be informed of this that I ran 20 red lights in his honor.
Yes, his honor.
Do you remember his honor? Hizzoner.
Yeah, yeah.
Hiz.
I love Jesus, but I drink a little.
Okay, thank you, Bono. That's awesome.
He doesn't say
Thank
that,
you.
did he?
We don't care, Bono. Thank you very much.
Was that Bono? Talking about...
I think that was...
No.
Wasn't that Bono?
It was a bit.
Are you sure?
It was a bit on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Remember the guy
really? But Bono...
The call-in?
said something about loving Jesus but being horny at the same time. Thank God I'm married. Something like that.
Duality, man. The spirit flesh grinding. They're at odds with one another. You know, why is that, man? So weird.
I don't know.
I didn't make us.
I don't know.
Don't ask me, ask God.
Okay. Remember a little newspaper morgue at the Magic Hotel? Do you remember anything about that?
A newspaper morgue.
Yeah, where all the dead stories go. Do you remember?
What?
Dad used to let us hang out in like vacant rooms.
Yeah.
And we used to go around and gather all the old LA Times that people were throwing out, and we'd sit there and cut out articles, like duplicate articles, and put them all nice so cut up from old LA Times articles in like 1974.
No.
Something like. You don't remember? It was kind of fun. Why did we do that?
Because we're going to have some kind of little comic shop or something.
Yeah, something like we're going to recycle LA Times articles and put them in our little shop.
Yeah, well, now you can just do it on the internet.
So do you think in 1974 it was what? The end of Watergate? It was Patty Hearst yet or no? Something like that.
Oh, man.
Something like that. But Dad would let us hang in the vacant rooms. I thought that was cool.
We've hung in every one of those rooms.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that place so much, man. Hey, man, but yeah. I do remember Jeff Daniels gave me his subscription to Rolling Stone when he left. I have lots of them still with his address and name on them.
That's weird, man. Why did you think you were a good candidate for that?
Because I'm a rocker, dude. We were simpatico.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. And you never picked up that Don Fouché guy's pictures at Photomat that he entrusted you with back then.
No, I was a lazy, good for nothing little punk, but I'm sure Dad took care of it.
Yeah, but you said you'd go pick up his pictures for him, and you never did.
No, that's a shame. I'm an ass. I am such an ass, dude. I regret a lot of those things, but how hard would it have been to go collect his stuff, put it in a package, send it to South Africa? Thank you for starting the show by making me feel guilty. Okay, I'm not anymore.
We have nothing to be guilty of.
Oh no! Don't do another line. No.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't do lines. I don't do lines.
You would if they were in front of you, Holmes.
But we did like our papers, regardless of the LA Times things. In our little store, quote unquote stores, we like piddling with papers now. Yep. Who was worse, Mom or Dad? Mom used to sit around with a bunch of papers.
Mom, what are you doing, Mom? I'm just going through my papers. That's me.
Going through your papers. Are you going to throw anything out?
Me?
Probably not.
Oh, I threw out a bunch of stuff the other day, man. It's time.
No, I throw shit out too.
It's nice.
I mean,
it's nice to make room. Get rid of shit, man.
I'm getting used to my new piano.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for putting up with it when I test drove it at Lulu's.
Putting up with it sounds awesome, man.
I couldn't tell through the monitor, but I'm sure it sounds more like a real piano.
Well, now. The other one sounds real, but this one feels real. But when you didn't hear my sound check for you?
Well, I was out front, but I didn't. Somehow the monitor didn't sound. It didn't sound piano-y, but it sounded. You said it sounded piano-y on the out front.
It was spicy, sweet, and tomato-y. It was good. Catalina.
Wait a minute.
Catalina.
Oh, yes.
Catalina.
But it's important because the Studio Logic's great and you got a lot of options with it, but the keys are really too light. So these graded hammer action keys make a big difference. The thing's a little heavier.
Of course, man. All you need now is a candelabra.
And if I'm working on chops like left-hand stuff, it's better to have the weighted keys for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What's the point?
No. Exactly. Excuse me, Buster's barking, but who cares?
Oh, my God.
I do know. I've been playing a lot of electric guitar, dude.
Oh, yeah? Are you learning it?
Well, yeah, I am, as a matter of fact.
Do you know what you're doing?
Not really, but it's fun to make noise. I've only been practicing that shit for 40 years. But
I haven't taken a bath in 40 years. We know.
Yeah. It's better than having it packed up in my guitar locker. So now it's out.
Oh yeah, dude. You got a new little guitar rack or something?
Yeah, a friend of mine. Shut up, boo boo. A friend of mine sent me a Fender little portable guitar rack. It folds up, looks like a little briefcase, but it's 3 rack. It's for 3 guitars. It's cool. Nice, and it's a space saver. I'd sit it on.
Can I see it back there?
Huh?
Is that it over there on the couch?
There,
is that it right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Nice rack.
I like a nice rack, man.
That was handed to me on a silver platter, dude. I'm a little late to this party, but I finally saw the Wrecking Crew documentary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
it was amazing. Even the TV shows and the hits and all that from anyone you could possibly think of, any genre, really. But the thing that surprised me the most was that Brian Wilson used the Wrecking Crew a lot on Beach Boys projects.
Yeah, because those guys couldn't hang. They couldn't hang.
He didn't make any bones about doing it.
No.
Then the other guys came around and realized he was going for the perfection.
Yeah, yeah.
But
man, Hal Blaine was on everything.
It's funny. I was just about to bring up Hal Blaine. Funny you should say something about that. And there's a guy named, is it Tommy Tedesco?
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, he was awesome too. He played on so many like TV theme songs too.
Probably the Monsters.
It runs the gamut.
The Monsters?
Like big band stuff. I think so. I don't know. I can't.
That's a cool little lick, man.
But let's talk more about Hal Blaine, shall we?
I don't want to talk about Hal Blaine.
You're a drummer. You love everything drums.
Yeah.
The guy was on everything, man.
I have a little note from him that says, "Good. I hear you're a drummer. Don't go insane," or something like that.
Is that what? Why did he send you that note? Does he know we were at his house?
No, I don't know. He ran into Nick Walusko at some kind of trade show, and Nick got
and wrote you a little note.
Autograph. Yeah.
Do you think he knows his daughter wanted to make out with you?
I doubt it, but she did want me. But she wanted me. She wanted me. I don't know, man. She was cute, but she was a little young.
Yeah, she went to our school.
She's been around, but she's young and clean.
We went to Hollywood professional school. Yeah, Chris, absolutely. That's a good choice. Sometimes you have to say no.
Just say no. KNOW.
No. Wait a minute. Wait. Who is that? Is it Michael Benner?
That was Sass Jordan's drummer boyfriend. It was a bumper sticker on his car when we were doing the video shoot.
KNOW. Yeah. But I mean, it was one of those KLOS DJs too.
Who would that be? Michael Benner?
Was it? I think so. Just say KNOW, what you're doing. But the Wrecking Crew kind of faded out with the advent of classic rock. How about that bass player? What was
Carol
her name?
Kaye?
Carol Kaye. There's a video out there her giving Gene Simmons pointers about how to play bass.
Oh, pointers. I thought she was giving... Never mind. Yeah, pointers. Was he humble enough to accept it?
He was playing. He was doing it.
He was in awe.
He was sitting there with her, but they faded out with the advent of bands who could just write and do their own stuff. They didn't. You wouldn't say the Wrecking Crew had anything to do with classic rock.
Oh,
except of course the Beach Boys.
Oh yeah, well I get it. Yeah. No, man, they did.
It was kind of the downward slide for those guys.
Yeah, Glen Campbell, Tommy Tedesco, Hal Blaine, Carol Kaye.
Who else was like a central character in this whole documentary was Jimmy Webb. He was talking about him.
Oh, he was tied in very closely with Glen Campbell. He wrote all Campbell's hits.
And then you're thinking like the Mamas and the Papas. You're thinking Sonny and Cher. Everyone,
man. Everyone. Wait,
everyone.
Classic rock, of course, man. I mean, if someone's producing you and you're subpar, you're great live, but you can't get it together in the studio, they're two different jobs. You call the first call people. Who is that? That would be the Wrecking Crew, man.
But they did fade out really with classic rock.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yep, for sure.
People who could do their own thing, and then I don't care if you say I suck. I'm going to play my own shit anyway.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Because
Firebrands, Mavericks.
rock and roll, after all, means F you.
Yes, it does.
Right.
Yes. But
it means something else, but it kind of means that.
Yeah. Well, man, I saw a funny movie yesterday.
Oh, what was it?
The Wrong Missy.
Oh, you have a cat named Missy, so that must be the wrong Missy.
It's the right Missy. But David Spade and this, I forgot the girl's name, but she was incredible, man. Funny, bit vulgar.
Oh, that's okay. A bit vulgar's all right.
Yeah, sure.
I saw The Whale. Dude. What a movie. Have you seen it yet?
No, I have not.
Do yourself a favor. There's some little tells that I knew, like I didn't know much about the movie. Brandon Fraser was awesome, but I want to tell you, I saw some kind of tells that made me think it was a play, and sure enough, it was based on a play.
Aha.
You know what I mean?
Aha.
Yeah.
I can totally tell when something started as a play, because I see that I know the arrangement, the way things are.
Exactly.
I could have been an actor, but I wound up here.
Yeah. You could have been an actor, but you wound up here. You could still be a character actor with that beard.
I'm sure I could.
Oh my God.
Oh, sure, man.
Check this out, dude. You never used the same bathroom that Churchill and FDR used, have you?
Oh man, I did take a bath with Churchill once, but that was at Chartwell.
That was it not at C.S. Lewis's house?
No, it wasn't at Hobcaw, Barony.
That's where I went. Did you ever trip out on that name?
Yes, it's Roger will explain, but every time I drive down to Charleston, there's a place on the left called Hobcaw Barony. It's like, what the hell is that?
Yes.
What is it?
Before you cross the first bridge, there's two bridges that get you into Georgetown. It's on the left-hand side, on the east side, Highway 17.
Upper East Side?
Excuse me?
Upper East Side, Lower East Side? Where?
Oh, boy. But you would never know just by seeing it and the sign and some buildings. There's like a Discover Center right there, some little buildings.
It's
behind
humble looking.
1,600. Huh?
Humble looking.
It is, but behind there's 16 acres. 16.
What? Ooh, 16 acres. 16, you get a mule with that?
16,000 acres.
Holy shit.
I mean,
that's amazing.
Let that sink in, man. That's a little odd, isn't it? 16,000 acres. And it's pretty much devoted to research and education.
Oh, man.
Primarily, University of South Carolina, Clemson have permanent facilities there. But I know that a lot of other universities are welcome to partake. I believe USC is the marine science component, and Clemson is a forestry and agriculture component there. But the guy who bought it was in 1905 was a guy named Bernard Baruch, Baruch, Wall Street financier who actually was born in Camden but went away to New York and made his fortune there. And then later his daughter, Belle Baruch, ensured that the property would remain devoted to research and education and unsullied. Hey, I want to read a little blurb about this.
Wait, hold on, man. So is it a conservation place too? For wildlife?
Yeah, I guess
habitat?
So. I mean, it's that in I forgot the name of the pine that grows primarily out there. But here, Hobcaw Barony is an internationally known center for research, education, and conservation. But check this out. If I can see this.
Come on.
In In 1905, Bernard Baruch, Wall Street financier and advisor to presidents, purchased the property for use as a winter hunting retreat. He then invited 20th century luminaries to enjoy the beauty of South Carolina low country. Baruch eventually sold the land to his oldest child, Belle, an avid sailor, world-class equestrian, and amateur pilot. At her death in 1964, she created a trust to preserve Hobcaw Barony as an outdoor laboratory for South Carolina colleges and universities for research and education in forestry, wildlife, and marine science. The Belle W. Baruch Foundation owns and operates the property today. She was something else. Her dad got famous also not because of he had the wherewithal from Wall Street, but he was also responsible for somehow being involved in tanks and airplanes coming into production quicker, like getting produced and out quicker during World War II.
Cheaper and shabbier. Just kidding. So, no, listen, did you say that he sold it to her or gave it to her?
Yeah, I think he gifted and sold portions of it until eventually she had the whole thing.
Oh.
That's kind of cool.
Well,
she loved it there.
Did she live there?
Hobcaw house. Yes, hers was a house called Belfield, and that's on property too. She had a little airport, little hangar there, stables. I mean, she won like 300 competitions, equestrian competitions.
She likes horses. That's nice.
That's really cool.
So,
but anyway,
go ahead.
I was looking for something fun to do with Brenda. I decided to see if we could. You can only get in and you can only take a tour. You can't walk around by yourself down there. Yeah.
So I think it's cool that you guys go out and do things like that.
You reading anything interesting? You've been over the little library lately? The little, what do you call it? Little free library?
Yeah, I don't see much of any interest over there. The Gift, Hafiz, selected poems of the Sufi master.
I'm reading a book by a guy named Alain de Botton.
I know that guy. Is he a poet? Naturalist poet?
He's an author, but it's not just a poet.
Philosopher.
Yes. I'm reading a book called The School of Life and Emotional Education. It's all about emotional intelligence. It's dense and it's kind of academic reading, but it's also not that hard to follow. But it's you can't read it all in one thing if you want to absorb.
I'm familiar with him. So is Krista Tippett. There's nice. He's been on that show. Is he dead?
No.
Oh.
But that's it. What are you up to, man?
Not much, man. Probably going to play guitar, do some laundry, get ready for the week. What about you?
Oh, there's no getting ready for the week for me. There's no sex and drugs for Ian boys.
Well,
I have to. I'm going to Tinder Box from 3 to 11.
Oh yeah,
so
that's right.
Yeah. So I'm middle of the season now.
Getting busy around here.
On that note, thank you for playing What Might Have Been.
That's from my album Well Enough Alone. I mean, if you want, we could shoot a link to the whole album on YouTube.
Sure.
If you want, okay, you can get it for free, man. Get it for free.
That's right. I mean, why? If you have it, why? What's that? Free milk and a cow.
Oh, jeez. You don't want to hang out for another hour?
No, I love it. Hey, you want to hang out? No, not particularly.
You know what? Honestly, I do not hang out.
I'm not a hanger-outer. Thank you very much. Every once in a while we can visit, but I'm not a hanger-outer.
No, dude,
That bothered me when I was a kid.
I can't. I'm peopled out, man, you know?
Yeah. You're peopled out?
Sit around and
I understand.
Look at somebody and just, what are you doing? Oh, we're just hanging out. Why?
No.
Go home.
No. My daughter invented a drink that she's added to her the bar in Brooklyn. She's invented a drink. I'll put a TikTok link.
She's a little Edison of alcohol, eh?
Mixologist.
Yeah.
That's awesome. She's having a blast.
I'm sure she is. Not too much, I hope.
Well, it certainly is good to see your face. I think I have to take a shower.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
No, I did that already.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, you think you have to take a shower, dude? I mean, what's the think? You stink? You think? You should.
Stinking thinking.
You could just walk into that shower. Or you can give your armpits an IOU and head right out.
Yeah. Some comedian. That was at the Palomino or something, I think.
Oh.
When we had some open mic. He was a comedian. He said that.
Oh, Lord.
Well. All right, bud. Well, let me get off here.
All right, man. All right, so we're the Yale brothers. This was episode 76, Trombones on the Big Parade. Led the big parade.
Right, Robert.
101 cornets, baby.
Close at hand.
Close at hand.
110, 76 trombones led the big parade. 110 cornets, close at hand.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it in the show notes.
Ask Barris.
All right, man.
All right.
Okay. I'm out of here.
All right, but there's only one more thing we have to say. Rock and roll.